you please repeat the steps again to import the file?
Click on Excel notebook. Okay, select and then check it out. You'll get the navigation over there to import it. And here last class I have given a task which was full names, I guess.
Yes.
Good. So you guys need to select this full names and click on transform data. Has done. So once you have done that, you just need to click on transform data. If you click on this transform data, it will work. So it will redirect to your Power Query. So again, I'm repeating. So here, how to clean this data, how to get the first name, mid name, and last name, and how to get the duplicates column. So whenever you select this first full names, you have to use right click and you can see here duplicate column. So first, whenever you want to use, you have to create a duplicate column. Why? The reason is whenever you split, for example, I'm just showing you, if you split that column by delimiter, listen carefully and then try to execute. If I click OK, I'll not see my original column. Do you see anywhere original column? No, it has been vanished. So that is the reason we need to add that column first. So we're gonna create a duplicate column. Right click, create duplicate column. Is it clear now? So once after creating a duplicate, you're gonna use right click again, split column by delimiter you have. And in this first condition, always remember rightmost. Rightmost for the last name. Okay. You got the last name. Again, you will select the same column. Right click, split column by delimiter. And here you're gonna use leftmost. Leftmost for first name. So you got first name, mid name, and last name. Is it clear? Just rename the column. How to rename it? Double click on the column header and rename it. Now, wherever you see the null value, it has to be replaced with blank. I should not get any null here. I should not see the null. To do that, Control A. Control A means it will select the entire table. And then you're gonna use here the option called replace value. In the home tab, you will see the replace value here. If you click on this, you have to type here. It's a case sensitive. So if the null is small letter, you have to press the same thing. You have to type and then you have to click OK. Automatically, it will remove the nulls. Clear? Okay. Now, as I said, we'll be connecting with a Google Sheet today, right? So last class, we have discussed how to connect with internet browsers. Okay, today we're gonna connect with Google Sheet. So see here, I have few names here. Okay, these are the first name and last name. I have 2 columns and almost 6 rows. Clear on this? I don't have any extra rows. So I need this data to be imported in Power Query. Where to be imported? In this Power Query. Clear on this? Okay, now how to get this? Let's see. In Home tab, you will see the New Sources option. You just need to click on New Source and then you will see the web. Click on this web and you need to paste the URL. Okay, the URL I'm just gonna share with you is this one. So once you press this and click OK here, it will ask you a permission to connect. Once it gets connected, it will show you here the navigation window. Can you see here table 1 and table 2? This is their table. I hope this makes clear to everyone. It's connected, you will see the tables. Clear on this? Okay, now have a look here. So how many columns you are seeing here? And in this suggested table, how many rows you are seeing? Including nulls?
7.
Okay, in real time scenario, if you are seeing, you have 2 columns and 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So totally 6 rows. But I'm seeing 7 rows here and 3 columns. So you need to clean the data. Got the point? So I'm gonna share you the data set now. So please refer the link, which I'm going to share it. Just click on that link. Now, to remove the first row, you have to use remove. First, you have to select the entire table, Control A to cross check. Control A, remove blank values. So which means remove blank rows. It will remove the null value. After removing this, okay, I don't need this column 1. So I have to select this column, right click, remove. So you have only column 2 and column 3. In this column 2 and column 3, you need to connect with use first row as header, and you need to click on this. These all things you guys have done multiple times. Please don't ask me to repeat again and again, because these are things you have done from Thursday onwards. So remember this. Now, can you do it till here? Steps. Okay. After doing this, now I need to combine and get the full name. Are you getting it? I have first name and last name. I should get full name. Okay. To get that option, you need to observe here. Listen carefully. In add column, you will be seeing merge option. Okay. Merge column means you can add combine column. You can combine multiple columns, more than 2. But how many columns you have selected here? 1. So that is the reason it is not showing you. If you select both the columns, now is it showing you?
Yes,
You just
sir.
need to click on this merge column, drop down this and select the space, and you can give any name if you want. You can write full name. That's it. Can you get question? Full name will be at the end or starting point? Starting point. So you need to select this column, right click. Do you see here move option? If you see the move, you have to beginning. If you click here, it will go to the beginning part. Can you guys, apart from this, the names are not so clear, right? It is case sensitive and normal sensitive and all those things you're seeing. So what you have to do, you have to select entire table first. Now say, what was that? Transform. Proper. Okay. So if you right click and if you click on the transform, do you see here something called capitalize each word? So it will give you in the proper way. Got it? So select all the columns, right click, transform, capitalize each word. Check it out. Let me just go here in this column and let me add something. And here I'm adding a new column also. I have added the 3 columns and 1 extra records. Getting it? Clear on this? Now let's see. If I go back, now how many columns you are seeing here? 3 columns and 5 records. But here I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6th record and 1 more extra column. So extra column means here it should be 4th column, date column, right? So how to get it? In home tab, you have here refresh preview. If you click on this, let's see how it works. Just try to refresh. So you're getting Pushparaj, but you're not getting the date column.
Not the date.
Yes.
Let's see. How to convert into a table, ma'am?
Control T.
You can't do Control T. It is not possible. See, because this is Google Sheet. Remember, Google Sheet will not work as it is. So how to create a table here? This is what you can do it, or you can insert anything. So if you see edit option, you don't have this. These are the different views. Got it? So you can't see the table. But here, something you have mentioned, tables. So let me just click on this. View. in insert tables. So here it is saying you how to mention and all those things, but it is creating. Is it working on the existing one? No. So these are the different ways of approaching. Got it? Google Sheet is different and Excel workbook is different. Remember that. Okay, now let me just check it out. Okay, I got some error. Most of the users got the same error? No? Okay.
Page edit boleছো. Edit.
So let me just check it out. So we are working on the real-time scenario. We are cross-checking the data sets. So for me, it will take time. I know that. Okay, now can you guys refresh one more time and check it out? Still you are getting the error or not date added?
Date is not added yet.
But record is getting added. Okay. Now why it is not getting added? That is the question. What is the reason? Anyone? What is the reason? You're not getting the date. What is the reason there? Format. Okay. Can you again connect with the same link and just create a new table now? Can you cross check once? If you go to the new source and if you click on web and if you paste the same URL again one more time, what will happen? Let's see. Check it out, please. I want you guys to understand the concept.
Yeah, it's showing.
So in a new worksheet, it's showing you, but in an existing,
No, it's not showing in existing worksheet.
why? What is the reason then? Every time you will do the same thing.
No.
So how do you come with the rectifications and all those things? You know, earlier, okay, how many columns you see now? 4 columns or 3 columns?
No, four columns. 4 columns.
4 columns.
Okay, the 4th column. Starting or end? End is date. That is the 3rd column.
Yeah.
4th column you are seeing in the starting, which is called serial number.
Correct.
Got the point? So
Yes.
whenever you get the serial number, you should not remove the columns. That is the question here. If you remove the columns, what it will understand? You are removing the 3rd column, which is column 1. Okay, that is removed there now. So that is the reason you are not getting it.
So can you explain again?
See, whenever you insert the record. Now let me just show you here itself. If I'm clicking on the source, this is my Google Sheet. If I click on this, can you see how many columns I'm seeing here?
3 columns.
Not added? No, because it's not in a table format. So first condition you should understand. It's not in a table format. Google Sheet requires a table format. If you're adding any information, then you will be creating a new link here. If you go here and you have to create a new link to share with your public, to share with the end user. After creating a new link, then only you can share the new link with them. Or else you have to again reconnect it. That is the condition. Or the best way I can say, but you should have access for that. So right now you don't have the access. So let me just show you. In new source, do you see the more option? I'm just on the more. And here you will see Google Sheet. Can you see here? Google Sheet. If you click on this, it will give you up to date. Even the columns, even the rows, it will give you up to date. Why? What is the reason? Because you're giving user ID and password. Thank you. So you guys are giving your credentials, user ID and password. In earlier stage, you have not given any user ID and password. So that is the reason the column has been restricted over there. Got the point? There are 2 ways to connect the Google Sheet. One is this, and the second one is web. So whenever you are adding, you have to again click on the new source and you have to click on the web if you want all the columns. But the rows by default, it will get added because already it was 2 columns only. So that is the reason. I hope this makes clear to everyone. So you have connected with Google Sheet. You have connected with your, okay, the cleaning part, split column. Now we're gonna do some kind of append and merge. I hope everyone know about append and merge. In Excel, you guys have done it. Can you please recall it if you don't mind? If you know, well and fine. If you don't know, you can say don't know. That's it. So it means you will not be practicing and you are not gonna practice more. Simple concept it is. If you say don't know, in short. Now, if you say no, then you have to explain me what is append and what is merge. Append,
So append is a combining row, work as a row by row.
combine tables. Okay, when you have two or more tables, it will combine the tables and it will work in a which level? Row level.
Level.
And merges work in a column level.
Okay, seriously, I'm saying they will ask you an interview. Now it's up to you whether you want to learn it or you don't want to. Okay, so whenever anyone asks you, you have to be ready with this. Merge is adding columns.
So please correct merge spelling.
Oh, sorry. Adding column based on common column.
Column.
I'll be discussing that option. Thank you. Please make a note of this. This you have done in Excel also. This you are gonna do in Power BI. The same thing you're gonna do in Tableau. The same thing you're gonna do in where you know SQL.
Because
So this concept will keep on going on. Okay, for these two things, we're gonna take a table. And where it is located, I'm gonna show you that also. Please listen carefully. So append and merge is here. We're gonna discuss first for append. Okay, in home tab, you will be seeing. And here, if you drop down this arrow, you will see append queries and append queries new. In Excel, most of the users were not able to see this just because of their version. But in Power BI, everyone can see this. Okay, that is the differences. Now, let me just click on new source. Okay, again, I need to connect Excel. No, we will just click on recent source. And do you see the Power Query over? You will just click on this. Can you guys cross check once? In recent sources, you will see the Power Query option. Click on that. Once you have clicked, you will be seeing the n number of table, which is called year 21, 22, and 23. Would you please like to select that? And then click OK. So I've just selected 3 tables, which is year 21, 22, and 23. And please click OK. Once it is loaded, please let me know. Thank you. Recent source, Power Query, and select these 3 tables, click OK. Okay, once you click OK, you're gonna get the 3 tables over here. (21, 22, and 23). Now try to understand how many columns and how many rows you have in each table. Can you cross check, please? Each table, how many rows and how many columns you have? 16 rows and
Two columns.
each
Two
table.
columns.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now 16 threes are 48. So 48 rows and 2 columns I needed. Okay, so which means we are creating a master table of 3 years. Last 3 years data, we are creating a master table. So how to connect? Let's see. In home tab, you have append query. If you drop down, you have 2 conditions. If you want to work on an existing table, you will use append query. If you want to create a new table, then you will use append query as new. Okay, for learning purpose, we will be using append query as new. So I'm just clicking on new. So current table is 2023. If I want, I can select 2021, 2022. Okay, but I need 3 tables, right? So here, what option I have? 3 or more tables. I'll just click on this, already 2 added. Now third one, I'm just clicking on this and adding. I got 3 and I'm clicking OK. Now, you can see here clearly 2021, 22 and 23. What is the rows? 48. This is how it's gonna connect. Clear on this? I've done, you can rename the table name. Right click and rename, or double click, rename. I'm just using here master table. Or you can write master data, whatever you want. Okay, now there is a condition here. Listen carefully. Now here you have 21, 22 and 23. In all the tables you have 3 columns, 2 columns and 16 rows. Clear? Okay. In 21, what I'm trying to do is I'm just gonna change the name of year. Instead of YEAR, I'm just typing YRS. I'm just typing. Just listen carefully. Now if I go to master table, what's happening here? So YRS is not there in both the table. So it is adding a new column here. Okay. And here it is taking 2022 and 2023. So in short, append required same matching name or same number of, no, not number of column, but matching column header. The condition is this. Remember this, matching column header. If it is not matching, even it is case sensitive, remember this. If it is not matching, it will add a new column. So in append, that is the condition. So in master table, I can see 3 columns now. If I go back and if I remove this, and if I come to the master table, I can see only 2 columns. So the header name should be same as it is in all the 3 tables. In case, what do you mean by case sensitive? Let me just show you. If I'm typing here small letter Y, the name is same. The name is same, but the letters are small. Still what I'm getting? I'm getting 3 columns. So it should be in a case sensitive, remember. So if it is saying Y capital letter, then you have to apply capital letter. Clear on this? This is the condition. Concept is merge query. So you will just click on the home tab and you will see here the merge queries. Okay, when you're gonna use when you need any specific columns from both the tables. Now let's see. I'm just clicking on the recent source again, Power Query. And I'm taking here population 11 and 13. So do you see 2011 population and state population 2013? Is it clear? I want you guys to select this. Do it please. And then click OK. You're gonna get the condition. Clear on this? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now listen carefully. You have population 2011, population 2013. So what is the common column between these 2 tables?
State.
State.
Sure? You should be very clear on that. State,
State.
state. Lock कर दें.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. In one table it is 11. In another table it is
13.
See, 2011 population was XYZ. Now last year you had a salary of 30,000. This year you have 50,000. So generally, no nothing. Okay, it's just an example. So you'll say that both are same. No. So here also population is not same. Only the column called state is same. In which table you have more columns?
Population.
Population 2000.
In the population column, you have more tables. Sorry, in population table 11, you have 3 columns, and 13, you have
2 columns.
okay. Now, my manager said me he wants to create a new table and he has to get 1, 2, 3 and population 2030. What he needs? Population 2030. So he needs totally 4 columns. Here, example I'm just showing you. You need to add a new table and you should get population 2013 here. So what is the common column between the tables?
State.
Thank you. Now let's see how it works. If I click on merge queries has new, if I click on this, so what will happen here is it will ask you which table you want to connect. I want to connect 2011 first and 2013 second. Okay, I'm not getting the OK button. If I need to select, what is the common column? State. If I select state and state, am I getting OK? If I click on this, I'll get here the new merge table. So how many columns I'm saying? 4. But the problem is here I'm saying table. I need 2013 population. So here we're gonna expand this. And which column I need?
Population.
13 column. And if I click OK, I got it here. Clear on this? Now can you guys just call group by? So group by will work like a summarization. Okay, when you have a huge amount of data set, you can summarize that data. Okay, we have heard this thing somewhere. Where it was? Somewhere we have in Excel. Where?
In SQL?
Pivot table. Yes, thank you. So basically, whenever you are using a pivot table, why you are connecting with that? Because you don't have to write the formula, first thing. And large amount of data set, it will summarize your data. So first thing, sum will come into the picture. Got it? The same thing we're gonna approach here also. I'm just clicking on the recent source, Power Query. And we'll be selecting here a few things. Again, I can select all the table in one single go and I can do it. But I want you guys to get this habitual so that you can practice very well. So do you see here order data group by? So I'm just selecting this table and clicking OK. Can you guys do it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So once you click OK, almost you got 6 column 350 rows, the same like your Excel sheet. Now here I need region wise.
Hello. Hi.
Now here I need region wise total sales. Are you getting it? Each region, what is the total sales I needed? So you have a sales column, you have a region column. So whenever your manager will ask you directly, yes, you can load all the records, or else in home tab, you have one option called group by. So if you select that group by option, you will see the column called order date because that date column is activated. I want to select which column? Region. Based on the region, what I need? I need total sales. So new column name is total sales. Okay, what should be the operation? It should be sum, average, min, max. Sum. Thank you. Which column I need to refer? Sales. So you gave me the answer. Now you're clear with this? So region wise total sales, which means sum of sales. So if I click OK, now how many rows and how many columns you're seeing? 2 columns and 4 rows. Each records total sales you're getting. Got it? That is called group by. Okay, but why you want to use this? See, whenever you have lump sum of data, to load to Power BI, it takes time. So at that time, you will be customizing. What you required, you will take that much only. And then you do the calculation. Got it? You create a visual based on that. For that reason only, we are using it. So for the query performance, we use this group by. When you have lakhs of data, not in hundreds. Lakhs in the sense 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, or it may be up to 80 lakhs. Got the point? So the storage capacity is up to 1 GB to 2 GB. Pro license contains 1 GB. Live connection, it's n number of data. It may be once a year also. To customize and to improve the performance, we use group by. Clear? Check it out, please. What is transpose? Anyone? Convert rows into a column and column into a rows. So first, I'm just going back to the option home. Recent source, Power Query. Okay, we're gonna select almost all the tables now. So please listen carefully. So I'm just selecting additions. I'm selecting here country details. I'm selecting here date and time, divide, then fill, then merge column. Okay, not merge column, month and year, multiplications, and then subtract. And I'm gonna use these things. Okay, now whatever the columns I've selected, I'll just show you here. And even you can select all the columns in one single go. Please select country details here. Country details. In this country details, you will see country name and target. I want this to be in your transform option. So in transform, you see here, what option? Transpose. So if you click on this transpose, what is happening? Just have a look. Is it converting from row to column? But the question is here, you're seeing column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5. Do you see any country name column headers? So is it a right way to approach?
No, sir.
Whenever
No.
you don't get the column header, you should not use transpose. When you can use this option, for example, there is a table actually, right? I can't do anything for the time being. Okay, we'll discuss that when you can use this transpose, but this time you can't use it. The reason is clear because it will just remove your column header. Again, if you click, you will get just column 1 and column 2. So it will remove your column header. So right now you can't use this option. So it's optional here. Okay, now which one you are seeing? The first one, country? German. But I need India to be in the first one. So we're gonna click on reverse row. So if you click on reverse row, India will come in the first and Germany will go to the last. If I click on count rows, what it will do? It will count the how many rows we have. But sir, I can see here only. I can get here. Yes, agreed. But how many rows? Up to 1000. If it is more than 1000, you can't count the rows. Here it will not be visible. For that only, you're gonna go here and you're gonna select count rows. Is it clear now? Can you guys cross check? Now, coming to the next concept here. Please click on the fill option. You know, fill up, fill down, fill left, fill right. You have done in Excel. The same concept, we're gonna do it here right away. So please listen carefully now. Now here, you're seeing fill option and it is saying you fill up. Basically, it will not show you that fill up or fill down. So fill up means what exactly am I explaining? 2019 will repeat up to your null values. 2022 again up to your null values. 2023 up to null values. That is called fill up. Fill down, what it will do? It will go towards downwards. So fill down. Ayub will fill 2 times wherever you have a null value. Samir will work till one more null. And here Kiran will work to the second 2 nulls. So like this, it will work. But you need to select the column, fill option and fill up. Can you see there? Okay, now I'm selecting here. Ayub should repeat twice more. So fill down. Can you see here? So this is called fill up and fill down. Now it will be easy for you. You'll understand. But in real-time scenario, it will make you confused. Okay? Just do this. We'll be discussing about the real-time scenario. Now, everyone just click on the trim option. Do you see any extra spaces here? Basically, trim is used for? Do you see extra spaces?
Removing extra spaces.
So I'm not seeing here any extra spaces. To identify that, what we're gonna use? Weave.
Length of
In this weave, you will be seeing show white space. If I remove this, can you see now? The difference is seen my screen. Is it moving? That is called show white space. Someone asked me, no, what is show white space? To check the extra space, it will show you that. See that? Got it? Okay. Now, first thing, how do you identify whether how many characters you have? Which function you're gonna use? Len function.
Then from
Len.
So here in add column, even here also you have it. Wait, I'll just discuss first the transform. So in transform column or a tab, you will see format option and you will see extract option. Do you see both the things? Okay, listen carefully here. Don't do in your screen. If you're doing it, just a copy paste. Extract, and do you see the length option? If I click on the length, what's happening? Where is your names now? Whatever the names you had, it got removed. So it has been replaced with the numbers. So how many characters you have and all those things. Well, what should be the character count of Arun? 4 or 5?
5, sir. 5.
It should be actually 4.
No, sir. Actually, space is also there, no?
I said how many
Sir,
letters
how
will
many?
be Arun?
Okay, sir. 4, 4.
First listen the question. Directly don't jump to the answers.
Okay, sir.
So now how much you are getting?
5.
It means you have an extra space or non-printable characters, whatever it may be.
Yes.
Okay. To remove that, which option you need to use? Okay. So in format, you have trim. But I want to see that whether it is changing or not. Got it? So for that, we'll not be working on the same column. If you're working in the same column, you'll use transform. Remember carefully. If you want to work on an existing column, transform is a place. If you want to add a new column, which option you're gonna select? Add column. Thank you. So here we're gonna use add column and we'll check whether we have the same options or not. So if you see format, extract, standard, date, time. In transform, format, extract, standard, date, time. Do you see all the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm coming to the add column. Now I'm clicking on extract and length. Now can you see here the length of the letters? Now I'm selecting this, clicking on format. Do you see trim option? You got the trim. Okay. Now if I go to extract and length. Now, earlier it was 5. For this column, it was showing me 5. After trimming the data, now for this column, trim column, how much it is showing me? 4. This is how it works. I hope this makes clear to everyone. Please cross check once. First, you need to. Do you see month and year? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now in this, I want to extract only the first 3 letters of month and last 2 letters of year. Okay, so in short, it should look like this. Jan and then hyphen 23 or 22, whatever it may be. So I need this way. So for this, in month name or in month, I should extract only 3 letters. In year, last 2 letters. Is it clear on this? Okay, how to get this? Let's see. When you select this option, first you need to select the month, add column, extract. In this, do you see the first character? In this first character, how many characters you need? 3. So Jan is first 3 character. And in the year, extract last 2 characters. So you'll get 23. Are you getting both?
Yeah.
Now you need to combine these two. To combine, which option you're gonna use? Merge column. So you're gonna select first character and last character, and you're gonna select above the extract, you can see merge column. And then you're gonna use custom and you're gonna use hyphen. And this is called your month and year. And if you click OK, you're gonna get that option. Can you see this? Can you guys try here? Standard. Standard means the basic calculations, the operators kind of things. So now let's assume that you have here table called multiplication and you want to multiply price and quantity. And remember, whenever you select the text column, you'll not get this. When you select the number column, you'll see this. Okay. Now I'm selecting the price and quantity, standard and multiply. And you can see that. So first you need to select the price and quantity, then multiply. So when you do multiply, it will give you a multiplication. So for addition also, if you select the addition and if you select all the 4 columns, and if you go to the standard and add, you will get one more extra column that is called addition. Got it? The same thing applies for subtraction also. If I click on subtraction, earning, and then control expenses, and then subtract. And you will see here the subtraction. Clear on this? Can you guys click on divide? Okay. What is the percentage you guys are getting it?
So 93.33.
Thank you. Anyone who is getting 1.0 something? Or 0.1? We are right. Yes, 1.0 is always right. Okay, listen carefully. You bought cherries. Okay, you have ordered 30. And how many you got delivered? Okay, what is the percentage of delivery? It will be more than 100. You ordered 30 and you got 28. So it will be more than 100. So first delivered, then control, order, standard, and then you have what option? Percentage of. But here something I have.
Divide.
So I'll just click on divide. I got 0.99. After that, you just need to click on 1.2 and you need to convert into percentage. And you can see here. This is actually the right answer. Do you see date and time? Okay, in this I need date separate column and time separate column. So which option you gonna select here? Date and time. The same concept you have done in Excel also. Got it? Now if I need date separately, I'll select this column and click on date, drop down, date only. I'm gonna get the date. If I select the again timestamp and click on this time only, I'll get only the time. So this is how it gets separated. Clear on this? Okay, if I want to know how many days we have completed from this date to current date. So we're gonna click on this date column and date, and here what option you have? Age. It will show you the differences of days. 1534 days completed as per today. So if you don't know the calculation, let me just show you. What is the date you're seeing there? 27/09/2020. 27/09/2020. And what is your current date? 9/12/2024. So this minus this. How many days you are seeing? The same thing you are getting in 1534. Got the point? So this is how it works in real-time scenario. So that is called age calculation, number of days. Okay. Now coming back to this, if I need here, year, I can extract the year. I'll get the year option here. If I need month, I can extract the month. If I need name of the month, I can select here name of month. So it will give me month of names. So whatever you have name of the month in a text, you can see here. If I want here days, name of the day, I can extract that also. Got it? By default, it will give you all the options. So you don't have to learn any formulas here. Moreover, click on the
Want to see how many years and months completed like that.
right now in Power Query, we can't see. We need to write the coding so for that.
Okay.
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 Okay, guys, listen. See, now from this date, which month it is? I need a month name. Are you getting it? What do I need? Then I'll click on the date. I'll go to the month. And here, what I have? Now I got the month name. Okay. From this, I need to extract the year. So I'll select which option I need to select. Year and what? Again, year. Okay. If I need day name, whether it is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, no idea. So again, I'll go date and day. Which option? Now you got to know what I have done. Simple concept it is. Now, I have a question. Can you guys cross check? I know this is quarter 3, I guess, but I need the quarter to be shown like this. Quarter-3. Clear? Most of the students have done it. So can you guys get me? Because September starts from quarter 3, I guess. August, September, October. No. July, August, September. Yeah, quarter 3. So this month comes under the 3rd quarter. But I need the output in this format. Can you guys try? Let's explain. So first you will be selecting the date, drop down this, and you see the quarter of the year. So by default, you will get 3. Agreed? But you need something like this, right? QTR hyphen. So quarter hyphen, you need it. So you will be selecting this. You will go to the transform. And do you see this format? In this format, what do you see?
Add prefix.
Prefix in the sense before the number, whatever you want to add, you can add it. Got the point? So you will just click on this add prefix and you're gonna write here QTR hyphen and you got the answer. In the same table, in the same column I need, so I have been to transform. Remember this. Okay, transform, format and add prefix. Now come back to the order data group by, come back to this table. So you guys see 3 columns? Yes, no? Okay. The last concept, I'll be just giving you the overview. Now, do you see the sales, which is total sales? So whichever the value is greater than 50,000, it should be good. Or whichever the value is lesser than 50,000, what it should be? Bad. Clear on this? So this is the condition. Now here we can't write a logical condition. So where we gonna use? We're gonna go to add column. In add column, we have one option called conditional column. Okay, in this conditional column, we're gonna use logical conditions. So first try to understand the question. Again, I repeat. So I'm just showing you the question here. Total sales greater than or equals to 50,000, I should get good. Lesser than 50,000, what I should get? Bad. Okay. Now I'm just going to this conditional column. And here it is asking you the first column name. You're gonna give status or whatever you need it, or you can just write here result. It's your column name. If which column I need to check? Total sales equals to or greater than or greater than or equals to? Greater than or equals to which value? 50,000. What do you need the output? Good. Or else, what do you need? Bad. And you're gonna click OK. And you got the status. Wherever you see lesser than 50,000, you're getting what? Bad. Got the point here?